The Ancient Order differs from general Qi cultivation, as Qi cultivators focus on absorbing and refining spiritual energy, while the Ancient Order focuses on physical enhancement through the cultivation of the ancient body. The power of the ancient body comes from absorbing the energy of stars and celestial bodies, and the more energy that is absorbed, the stronger the ancient body becomes. Members of the ancient clan possess gigantic true bodies, and their cultivation is determined by the number of stars they possess. Each branch can reach a limit of 9 stars, and those who practice the fusion of the 3 branches can reach a total of 27 stars. The purity of one's bloodline also plays a significant role, as a stronger bloodline results in a stronger clansman compared to others. Ordinary clan members, equivalent to mortals, have humanoid bodies and live for at most 500 years. The first stage is the juvenile stage, which corresponds to 1 to 3 stars and is equivalent to a first-step celestial cultivator. In the cave world, juveniles are encased inside planets to develop. The first star is comparable to a cultivator up to core formation, the second star reaches the level of soul transformation, and the third star reaches the peak of the ascendant stage. It is possible to form an incomplete fourth star during this stage, but completion requires bathing in the aura of a mature ancient. The mature stage corresponds to the 4th to 6th stars, equivalent to the 3 nirvana realms of a second-step celestial. A 7th star may appear in incomplete form, but no special requirement for completing it is mentioned. At this point, the clansman is considered mature. Beginning from the 6th star, the ancient clan member starts producing an inner being according to their branch, such as moon gazer serpents for ancient gods, shadow creatures for ancient devils, and humanoid beings for ancient demons. During this stage, the clansman endures the first tribulation and 2 calamities, although powerful bloodlines may face them later around the 7th star, while weaker ones may face them earlier around the 5th star. The adult stage corresponds to the 7th to 9th stars, which are equal to a 3rd step celestial. 7 stars correspond to the Nirvana Void and Spirit Void stages, 8 stars to the Arcane Void stage, and 9 stars to the Arcane Tribulent stage. A weak bloodline may result in a 9-star individual who is only as strong as an Arcane Void cultivator. At 8 stars, members of each branch manifest a unique set of armor and experience the second trial along with the 3rd and 4th calamities of their branch. Those who reach 9 stars gain the title of Lord in their respective branch. Ancient God. The Ancient Gods are a race of gigantic beings from the first branch of the ancient clan who specialize in the cultivation of the body. They emphasize strength, durability, and overwhelmingly powerful bodies, often manifesting massive physical forms. An ancient god doesn't cultivate spiritual energy like a cultivator but absorbs a lot of spiritual energy to strengthen their body instead. They do not commonly need to use weapons because their body is itself the most powerful weapon they'll ever need. The ancient god's ancient clan stars are located on the forehead and their skin is heavily cracked when they're in giant form. These beings need to feed on stars or celestial bodies in order to grow. As infants, they arrive in a meteorite and then settle in the nucleus of the star or planet they come into contact with, and from there they begin to absorb the energy from it until it is lifeless. As they mature, they usually leave their home planet to consume other celestial bodies. The size that an ancient god can have is directly related to the level of their cultivation. To an ancient god, the more times their bodies experience reconstruction, the stronger their cultivation and bodies become. Also, with every reconstruction, their souls would also become large. Among the ancient gods, there were no cultivation levels like in the world of cultivators. The ancient gods' cultivation was mainly just their soul and their body. The body was the weapon and the soul was the hand that controlled the weapon, combining into the almost invincible ancient god family. Among the 3 types, ancient gods are the strongest individually, followed by ancient devils, with ancient demons being the least powerful in raw martial strength. Ancient gods have their own star progression, 1 to 9 stars, with 9 stars being peak ancient god power. 9-star ancient god often referred to as God Lord. 2. Ancient Devil. The Ancient Devils are one of the 3 branches of the ancient clan. Ancient devils are categorized by their green skin and clawed fingers, similar to the ancient demons. However, unlike the latter, they possess one horn on their head instead of two. They are known for being able to create weapons and armor from their own twisted chi. Associated with death, slaughter, raw destructive violence, and fierce combat, combining monstrous strength and ferocity, that their energy/spells are unique and ruinous, often terrifying to others. Ancient devils are stronger than ancient demons in raw martial capacity, but still weaker than ancient gods on an individual basis. Like the other branches of the ancient clan, their strength is determined by the amount of stars they possess, which for them is found in their right eye. 9-star ancient devil, often referred to as Devil Lord. 3. Ancient demon. The ancient demons are one of the 3 branches of the ancient clan, often associated with trickery, intelligence, and non-brute force combat, focusing on demonic energy, spells, illusions, and indirect methods rather than pure physical force. They can be powerful, but in direct confrontation with gods or devils, they are generally weaker in raw destructive capacity. Ancient demons are categorized by their green skin, clawed hands, and twin horns. They are known for possessing extremely powerful spells that are usually of demonic nature, such as Yi Mo's demonic spell, the fiery wind turns into a mountain. 9-star ancient demon, often referred to as Demon Lord. An ancient clansman can go beyond the 9th star by cultivating the powers of all 3 branches, allowing them to reach the full 27 stars. This process requires undergoing the first and second tribulations of all 3 branches and eventually attempting the 3rd tribulation and the final 3 calamities. The first of these final calamities can be triggered voluntarily but carries the risk of reducing the clansman to a mindless beast. The second requires the royal family to open the ancestral temple. At this level, an ancient clansman's strength depends on bloodline purity, performance during the 3 tribulations and 7 calamities, and how deeply they have fused the powers of the 3 branches. A clansman newly fusing the 3 powers may be as weak as an arcane tribulant, while a fully fused 27-star ancient will reach at least the level of a void tribulant golden exalt. Some may even become Grand Empyreans and achieve heaven trampling by entering the immemorial god realm. The 3 tribulations and 7 calamities form the core trials of the ancient clan. The first tribulation is usually encountered at 6 stars and involves the flesh and bone calamity, which destroys and reconstructs the body. The second tribulation is encountered at 8 stars and contains the divine calamity and the soul calamity, refining both divine sense and soul. The third tribulation must be attempted in the ancient temples and contains 3 calamities: the ancient race heavenly blood calamity, the ancient Tao 3 soul splits, and the blessing of the ancient ancestor. The blood calamity requires refining all power into a single drop of blood offered to the ancestor. The soul calamity splits the soul 3 times, and the blessing of the ancient ancestor grants a unique reward. These tribulations are endured in sequence, which is why clansmen usually reach 9 stars in their own branch before learning the powers of the others. The ancient gods, being the strongest branch, face the hardest tribulations, while the ancient demons, being the weakest, endure the easiest, with ancient devils in between. These are all I wanted to discuss as part of this video. Thanks for watching.